I'm Lacey. I am Savannah's mom. I had no idea that she had a visual impairment, and I always attributed it to her having hydrocephalus, and her gaze was just a little different. And I think she was 3 months old when we first had an early intervention worker come out and start working with us. At around 6 months old, she noticed that she wasn't really looking at us. We went in to the ophthalmologist, and she told us our daughter was blind, and also not having an idea of what it meant for us. Like, we had no idea that her vision would improve. She has a visual diagnosis of cortical cerebral visual impairment.
Hi, I'm Marguerite Tabato, and I'm the Assistant Director of the CVI project here at Perkins School for the Blind. Cortical cerebral visual impairment is a neurological visual impairment caused by injury to the visual processing centers and pathways of the brain. While the child's eyes may be healthy and taking in visual information, their brain is unable to make sense of that visual information. CVI has sometimes been described as similar to looking through a kaleidoscope. While there's a swirling mass of color and light, there's little recognition of what is actually around them.
Savannah always struggled with reaching out for objects. That was with reaching for objects while looking and reaching for objects in general. Now Savannah is a lot more visually aware that she has objects in her environment, and she's often reaching out for them.
I've been working with Savannah, her family, and her educational team for the past 2 years. As Assistant Director of the CVI project, my role is to evaluate Savannah's visual skills and support the team in implementing the appropriate accommodations and methodologies. With intervention, Savannah started to look at more items. More recently, Savannah has begun demonstrating visual recognition of familiar items.
So one of the most exciting things that we've seen Savannah do is during mealtime. She's completely motivated by mealtime, and she's gone from, not knowing what a cup or a fork is to being able to choose between the two. In addition to that, she's also now making choices for preferred snack items with the real objects. By her visual skills improving, her communication is also improving for us, which is huge because now she can make contributions to her family mealtime by telling us what she likes, if she likes my cooking, if she doesn't like my cooking, and just being a bigger part of our family.
CVI is the leading cause of visual impairment in pediatrics, and there is a pressing need for early identification, diagnosis, and intervention. These important steps can lead to essential opportunities that support visual improvement. Savannah went from having no visual attention to using her vision to communicate her wants and needs. Savannah is seen and she is heard, and this is something all parents want for their children. Now is the time to ensure that all children with CVI are provided with life-changing accessibility.
Text on screen, Perkins School for the Blind logo.